Let me get to the US dollar index and the daily chart. And there we go. Hi, Mark here. It is 10:44 Eastern Time. That's well into the US session, almost 3 hours up. It's been up and running. European session coming to a close in about 15 minutes. Question we want to look at, a question we want answered from a technical analysis point of view. Yesterday we saw US dollar weakness continue, sold off against all the majors, euro, pound, yen, Canadian, all strengthened against the US. So far today in the Asian European session, the US has put in a bit of a comeback, a bit of a fight back. Let's see if that can continue through the US session. Starting point, US dollar index. There's the big sell-off yesterday, and you can see the US dollar has tried to fight back today, sitting pretty much where it closed yesterday. Now, 98.23. Will US be able to continue and get up to resistance, which is yesterday's open, 98.51, and continue higher? Or are we going to see a continuation of US dollar weakness, US dollar being sold off, which has pretty much been the pattern for the past week? Let's have a start with the Euro US. So there you can see that's yesterday, the Euro, strong run against the US dollar. US dollar put in a fight back today. There you can see Euro selling Euro, buying US, and right now sitting at 114.85. Let's just zoom into the 4 hour. And there you can see there is the Euro sold off today. A little bit of US dollar strength, but Euro is coming back. 114.78. Buyers will want to maintain above that level for Euro to strengthen, continue with US dollar weakness. US dollar buyers, US dollar short rally we've seen this morning will look to come below this level. Let's go to the hourly. And there you can see there's US dollar strength, selling Euro, buying US. Here's the Euro fighting back. Here is that 114.79 level that Euro buyers will be looking to maintain and get back to anywhere close to yesterday's resistance levels. Let's have a look at the pound. Very brief run by the US dollar, brought to recoup some losses, 133.56, but looks like pound back on the way up, looking to come and test the 134.20 area. That's the resistance from yesterday. On the 4 hour, very flat. US didn't make much gain against the pound, and pound again looking up at this resistance of 134.20 area. Sellers will be looking to come below where we're sitting now, the 133.68. If I zoom into the hourly on the pound, there you can see pound looking to continue from where it left off yesterday and get back up to resistance. Sellers looking to break below where we're sitting now and come to more to the 133.50 area. Let's have a look at the yen. 140.70. There's a continuation of US dollar being sold off against a very strong yen earlier today, all the way below 140, 139.83. And then the US did step in, broke above yesterday's support at 140.75, and now hovering around yesterday's close. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. There's that pivotal level, 140.47 for now. Buyers looking to bounce up off this area. That would be green. That would be buying the US dollar, come back to the 141 or higher. Sellers, that would be continuing with selling the US and buying the yen to come below the 140.47 area. Let's have a look at that on the hourly. And there you can see there's the red candle that's selling US, buying yen, looking to come back to the support and lower. USD buyers want to continue with what we see here in the past 2 hours and get above this 140.89 and above 141. Let's have a look at the Canadian. $138.30, hovering around that 138 level. Look on the daily, there's a doji, unable to really establish a direction, a trend in either direction. Buyers as high as 138.60, close to yesterday's resistance. Sellers as low as 137.94, slightly under that 138 level, and pretty much sitting in the range now between close to the 138 on the downside, 138.60, 70 on the upside. Could make for some range trading within that 50 to 60 pip range. Let's go to the hourly. That's the range I'm talking about. Buying off support levels, support area, that's at around the 138, and selling as soon as it gets close to the 138.60, 70 area. So let's see if US dollar, the little bounce we saw through the Asian European session, whether that can be maintained during the US session, or whether we see US dollar getting sold off again through the US session, as we have seen last week and certainly yesterday. Good trading. I'll keep you posted and see you at the end of day session.